Chris Cowlin. Fan cams. Club news. Transfer news. Match previews. Legend interviews. Spurs winning. Press conferences. Covering everything Tottenham and England.
Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping well. So Spurs are back in action against Luton Town this afternoon at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Of course, it has been the international break. Spurs are gunning for that top 4 spot. Of course, we want to be hearing the Champions League music next season. But the last time out, it was a terrible result, a terrible performance. So we've got to bounce back. I'm sure we will. Luton Town have actually got 10 first team players out today. So it is fully expected that Spurs win this game comfortably, get another 3 points on the board, and then of course we face West Ham on Tuesday evening. So I've got some good news as well today. I'm actually meeting up with my good friend Ricky Norwood. Of course, he has just been on ITV's Dancing on Ice, a regular on the show, a huge part of the Spurs Chat podcast. And it'd be nice to catch up with him today, have a couple of drinks and some dinner at the stadium.
Hello, you beautiful, beautiful people. It has been a while. I have missed ya. Well, today, I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update because today I'm on my way to White Hart Lane to watch the mighty Spurs play Luton. And I'm going to be meeting up with my good friend Chris Cowlin, and we'll be recording the pod live after the game from the stadium. So I cannot wait to get there. I haven't been there all season, and I just can't wait to get into the stadium, feel that atmosphere, sing about Big Ange and the boys. Do you know what I mean? I just cannot wait. I'm super excited, and I'm really looking forward to hooking up with my good friend Chris Cowlin, having a couple of beers, singing a couple of songs, and celebrating 3 big points. So I hope you're having a fantastic Easter weekend. I hope you've got all your food ready for Easter Sunday, and you've got all your Easter eggs, etc., etc. And you're having a fantastic family fun-filled time. Sending you loads and loads of love. You take care. Mwah.
2008 League Cup year related. From head to toe, I want your name and the squad.
Look, he's always got a camera in his face. He loves it. Right, so I'm now in the stadium at the Stadium Social Restaurant with the legend Ricky Norwood.
Hello, mate.
Ricky, what are you going with?
What am I going with? So I've gone with the creamy burrata today. What have you gone with?
I've got the meatballs.
Lovely jubbly.
Looks very, very nice. What's your score prediction today?
Oh, I'm going, do you know what? I've been flittering around 3-1 and 4-1, but I'm going to go for the 4-1.
4-1.
Yeah, man. I reckon we're going to wash the taste of Fulham right out of our mouths with a great performance.
I'm going to go for a professional 2-0 win.
Oh, I like it.
3 points is 3 points.
All right, so who's scoring, Chris?
Sonny, both of them.
Sonny's? All right, I like it. I'm going for Sonny for 2, Madison 1, Kulusevski the other.
Well, the beers are flowing, so it should be a good day.
Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs. Right, so main courses now. Ricky, what you gone with?
I've gone for the ragu, my friend. Like, proper. Come on.
Good?
Lovely.
And I've gone for the chicken. Very, very nice. So it's now dessert time and kickoff is approaching. Ricky, what have you gone with?
I've gone with the Tottenham Tort.
Is it good?
It's gorgeous. It's lovely.
What's the rating out of 10?
Out of 10, 11.
Oh,
Come on.
that's pretty good. That's pretty good. One change. Timo Werner is in the team today instead of Brennan Johnson. It should be an interesting one. I'm expecting a Tottenham win. Come on, you Spurs.
5-2 Spurs.
So I'm with the legend Gordon Strachan. Gordon, what do you make of this stadium?
First time I've been here. Terrific. Seen the restaurant, never seen anything else yet. I'll tell you later what I think about the rest there.
What have you made of Spurs this season?
Oh, get an interview now. They're great. Angie's terrific. And used to see him at Celtic. Wonderful.
Score prediction?
5-2 Spurs.
Thank you, Gordon.
Luton Town and Tottenham Hotspur.
Ricky, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm excited, bro. I'm getting the tingles. It's nice to be back home. Let's have it.
You've had a good few beers and you've had some nice food here at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Amazing.
Are you looking forward to the game?
Oh, this is the best bit. Forget starters, forget the main, forget the dessert. It's all about the bloody well football. And I can't wait to see these boys play. Come on, man.
Come on, you Spurs.
Come on.
Number 6, Number 38, Destiny. Number 8, Priscilla. Number 29, Matchday. Number 8, Johnson. Number 21, Damian Kulicinski. Number 16, Timo Werner. And the skipper, number 7, Hugh Shaw.
Just 2 minutes, 19 seconds in. Unbelievable. So it's half time, Tottenham Hotspur 0, Luton 1. As the second half started, he says, after downing yet another pint. Ricky, talk me through that first 45 minutes.
It was a tough 45 minutes. I think, once we went behind after the first 3 minutes, which was really easy to get in behind us and to score, it became a bit of a bitty first half. We had a couple of chances there. Sonny had a chance. They were creating there. Timo had a chance. A really good chance, actually. He should have put it away, but unfortunately he didn't. But it's all about the big comeback right now. So there's, Angie's going to go in there, give them the best team talk ever, and we're going to come out and showing everybody what we're about.
The big comeback.
The big comeback.
It's on.
3-1, 4-1. I said 4-1, didn't I? So they've scored their 1. It's time for us to score 4.
It's not going to happen.
He said it's not going to happen.
Come on, it's got to happen.
I hope so. But
Come on.
Come on, you
It's gotta
Spurs.
happen.
Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, 1-1. They don't look very happy, do they? Their body language is shit of them scoring. Everyone. Do they know it's going to be cancelled?
Scored in the 51st minute. An own goal.
Okay.
Second goal for Spurs, scored in the 86th minute from number 7, young
keep it. You should have kept it.
Good grief. That is probably the most entertaining podcast we've ever recorded. Ricky, how are you feeling?
I feel fantastic, bro. I love it when the podcast goes random. It goes so many different directions.
Yeah.
And that's which way it went today.
Yeah.
Sandro.
Yep.
We had Kulusevski. Well, not on camera, but he was just about here.
Yeah.
Richard Whitehead. We
Yeah.
had Craig. We had Dave, the Irish Hotspur. I mean, what? And we had 3 points today, bro. And we had the beautiful Jan as well. That's here, right here. You know, like, what a game, what a day, what a podcast.
You've enjoyed it.
Oh, I've loved it, brother. Thank you so much. It's been great to be here. And look, Coity's here over there. Coity, Paul Coity's over there.
Should we say quick hello?
I mean, and Benny. Yeah, I've got to go and say hello now. Ben's there.
Oh, bloody
I've
hell.
known Ben for ages. I've got.
Paul Coit is with us. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you, mate?
Good.
It's good to see you again.
Probably drunk too
Yorkshire
much.
last week. How are you?
Probably drunk too
I'm
much,
still
yeah.
sober. That's it. Too much of a professional. What can I do? 2 Coca-Colas. Unlike you, who's waving around.
You legend.
Look at that.
You legend.
This is Chris trying to keep it still. Look at this. Look at this.
Well, it's Ricky's fault. It's Ricky's fault.
Yeah.
What did you think of his performance on Dance on
Mate,
Ice?
it was amazing. We haven't even met properly, mate.
It's great.
There you
Lovely to meet you too.
There you go.
You're unbelievable.
He loves it.
I tried, bro.
You let me
He
down,
loves
but
it.
you didn't.
What do you think of today's performance?
Tricky first half, wasn't it, Chris? And then worked out second half. They just kept doing their thing. Brennan Johnson was decisive, not just his end product, but his intensity. I felt like that was really important in the second half. So he was pivotal. I think like we're seeing why Ange wanted him. It's not just his end product and all that stuff, but that intensity, which is what he said after the Fulham game was lacking. He produced today. So
Rob, we're absolutely loving your work this season.
oh, thanks, Chris.
Thank you very much. Come on, you Spurs. Tottenham 2, Luton 1. Ricky, what do you think?
Oh, listen, mate, I'm just happy with the 3 points. I'm happy with the performance. I'm happy that we've started this momentum. I'm happy that we've started with a win in these next 9 games. You know, 10 games in total. Let's have it. Let's keep moving. Let's keep building. Let's keep moving forwards. Do you know what I mean? What about you? What do you think about it?
What do you think about top 4?
Oh, I think it's ours. It's ours to lose. We just got to turn up and play Ange ball, and we're going to be there. The moment that we don't, the moment that we stop doing that, I think we could be in a different position.
Where you gone?
I'm here. I just saw something over there, but I'm back. It's okay. Let's get out of it. Let's get home.
So, at the end of the season, Champions League or no Champions League?
Champions League all day long, bruv. I feel that we're going to make it happen. I feel that we're going to get into that top 4.
Yes, bruv.
Come
it's
on.
happening.
Let's
It's
have
happening,
it.
bruv.
Let's have it.
It's happening, bruv.
Come on.
Come on, bruv.
Come on, you Spurs.
First thing I want to ask you is, before we get onto the game, I love the stuff when I'm hearing about the international break and giving the speeches, which, please everybody, the speeches based on Ange. Is it true that this is what happened?
Yeah, you know, Ange is a very good speaker before the game, motivational, so it's good that we learned that from him, and I took some words from him, it's true.
It's interesting because we hear so much about the pre-match talks, but we never hear anything specific. What actually happens then? So give us an idea of about 10 minutes before you walk out onto the pitch.
No, it's bigger than football, you know, we talk a lot about family, that we have to play as a family to protect each other on the pitch, and because that's what a successful team has to do, you know, we have to be like a family, and we talk a lot about being good people, you know, so a lot of things outside of football.
So you got an applause for that, that's pretty good. You're one of these. You're one of these players. You're a thinking man, aren't you? I mean, you wrote a fantastic article in the Players' Tribune. I don't know how many people read that, which was magnificent. You obviously think a lot about the game. How much are you enjoying? For example, even like when you come off a half time, are you someone that now just deals with things much easier? Because I think about some of the times you were talking about when you were in Italy, for example.
No, you learn, you know, I'm still young, I'm learning in this game, and I'm very happy that we win, because that's always the most important thing, and I always look forward to the next game, you know, always trying to improve, always trying to make my team win, so I'm very happy that we won today, and recover to the next one.
How much do you enjoy playing for Spurs, and what difference is it when you were playing in Italy?
Oh, it's amazing. I think Premier League is by far the best league in the world.
Why is that, Decky? Is it speed or everything?
It is because every game is hard and everybody win against everybody and everybody lose against everybody. So like every result you have to work 100%. If you don't give it, you see like today, then you don't win.
You got a favourite game that you've played so far?
Always against City away. So,
into there, because I'll be honest, there's a lot of fans that will go, oh God, it's Man City, but we always seem to pull something off against.
It's always nice playing against the best ones because then you have nothing to lose. You know, you want to compare yourself to the best ones, so you just go in and you show everything you have. So it's nice games.
Is it possible to, because sometimes you see a difference, for example, with Fulham and even Luton today, sometimes we're better against those better sides than maybe ones that we wouldn't expect to be winning straight away. Is there a different attitude? Because you've got to try and keep the same attitude, I guess, every game that you play.
Exactly. You know, you're asking the right questions. That's why it's the hardest league in the world, and that's why football is so difficult, because everything is not easy. You know, you have to fight every day to be the best and to become a better team. And we're working very hard for that, and we keep going these last 9 games.
What happens now? I always like to know what happens straight after a game. What do you do for the rest of your day?
Depends, but I'm just always with family. We talk about the game and we enjoy, you know. We try to recover as good as possible, and then you watch some games tonight maybe.
Do you watch highlights whether you win or whether you lose?
Depends. If I do good things, I always watch.
Yeah, I can understand. I don't like it.
If I don't do good things, I'm not watching.
Yeah. I'm always on someone on the other side. And a few more other things I want to ask you. It's like 100 questions, I'm so sorry. But great influences on your career. I think of some of the players that you played with Ronaldo and also Zlatan as well. What were they influences, or were they real characters that maybe you learned other things?
You learn everything about it, you know, because like you said, it's one of the best players in the world of our history. Me personally, playing with Zlatan was a dream for me, because he's the biggest player in the history of Sweden, and he's a fantastic man that I learned so much.
I thought the performance was good. I think we made the game pretty difficult for ourselves. I mean, we certainly had enough chances, and we controlled the game pretty much from start to finish. But obviously, when the scoreline is as it is, disappointing goal we conceded. That's probably the only disappointing thing of the day. I just thought it was preventable. So, but aside from that, I thought. I thought the lads really handled it really well in the second half. There's obviously a bit of anxiety around the place. Every game now, not just for us, for every club, has sort of extra significance. And I thought the lads stayed really calm through that process, kept playing our football, kept probing, and eventually got the rewards. Yeah, no, he was good. We felt in the first half, Decky, was probably coming inside a little bit too much, and we thought. Simo was certainly getting some opportunities on the left-hand side. If we got Brendan on the right side, I think we thought he could be equally a threat, and I thought both wingers in the second half were outstanding.
And just really good second half, but another first half with that goal. Is clearly that's an area that you sort of want to change.
I don't know. No, not really. The disappointing thing about the first half was the goal we conceded. Our football was good. We created good chances. I mean, we had one-on-ones and we hit the post. They blocked quite a few shots. They defended desperately. I think overall there was nothing wrong with our football. The goal we conceded, that was poor, and that's something we need to address. But with a lot of our football, becomes a war of attrition. We need to put pressure on the opposition because we know we're going to run out games really strongly, and I thought we made Luton work really hard in the first half, and I thought you saw in the last sort of 10-15 minutes they kind of paid a price for that.
Mitch, do you see a pattern, Andrew, with the kind of Brentford, Brighton, Palace games that they felt similar to today, or do you think there's a trend there?
No, I don't, mate, because the trend for me goes beyond what's happening right now. I can understand people kind of look for threads, but I'm just looking at the overall picture, and you put aside the results or the manner in which we're winning games and just looking at the performances. And I think if you're talking about those 3 games, they've all been a little bit different in the context of the opposition we were facing and how we played. Like I said, I thought today. The one disappointing thing was the goal we conceded. Apart from that, I thought the game pretty much went as I I hoped it would. Obviously, if we got an early goal, that would open them up and made the game easier for us. But winning the way we did is not a bad thing either.
You mentioned there the difference with Giuseppe, the way he plays compared to Johnson, and obviously Spurs are more threatening in the second half. Is that a game state thing, just playing with different ways for different players, that sort of thing?
No. Our wingers should be playing the same way. I think Decky kind of tried to get maybe too involved in the game a little bit and went looking for the ball because, I mean, he's that kind of player. He wants to be on the ball all the time, and I just thought we needed a different structure in the second half. But it's not about the individual players. There's still a structure there that they have to follow, and I thought it was really important. Like I said, we could see on our side, by Timo being wide, he had 2 or 3 really good opportunities, and we weren't getting the same joy on the other side. And I think it's because Decky was kind of coming inside looking for the ball, and with Brennan's pace, and he's got really good quality delivery. He gets in the box. So I just thought it was a game that was going to be good for him when he came on.
Is it because it feels like that's when Spurs have been at their best of the seasons, when you've got those wingers out there hugging the touch and the other ones coming in. Does that feel like the template or where you think that the team have been at their best?
Well, that's part of sort of our attacking template. It's not everything, but yeah, I mean, there's if you're looking for trends or consistencies, that's kind of one area where we haven't really nailed yet, but I can see sort of green sprouts of growth there, where we've scored quite a few goals like that now, and we've got quite a few crosses from that area today, which was good to see, and not all of them worked out, but scored one, a couple of good saves, one got, I don't know how one didn't even go in, so I think there's something there.
Son's gone above Jeff Jones in the all-time list of Spurs scorers. 160 goals. I know he's playing through the middle today, but a lot of those goals have come out wide.
Yeah.
Can you sort of put it into context?
Yeah, outstanding. I mean, I think the thing about Sonny is that irrespective of what position you play him or, whatever game it is, he has this really high level of expectation on himself to be the best he can be all the time, and it's very hard to be like that. It's so often it's a lot easier to sort of try and get comfortable in a state of being, whether it's a player or as a person, because he's done an awful lot already. But he wants to maintain the highest possible standard every time he plays, and you see that with his football, with his efforts, with his leadership now. So it's all kind of encompassing. And look, he's been a brilliant player for this football club for a long time, and hopefully many years to come. And again, I thought he was really good today. He was a bit unlucky with a couple of chances. Hit the post, a couple of good saves, but when we needed him, he was there and he got the job done.
It was a good end to a difficult week for Brennan Johnson after in Wales. Did he need any lifting at all against?
No, I know you want me to give them all a cuddle, mate. I know you're always concerned about our players, but I just don't have the time. I just don't have the time. There's 25 beautiful souls in my dressing room, and I just don't have the time to get around them. It's football, It's a hard business. There's ups, there's downs, and you just got to deal with them sometimes. And I think. Brennan probably, obviously, like Benny, and they felt the pain of missing out on a major competition. But being a professional footballer is that you use that as a motivation to go out there next time and make sure that. I'm sure Brennan's got another couple of tournaments in him. The next time he becomes the one that gets them there.
And I was just going to ask you about Sonny as well. He travels more than most in these international breaks. So can you give us an idea of sort of what that means to him? Does he ever feel like he's tired and then comes for a rest?
I'm sure he feels tired. Yeah, absolutely. It's tough. I mean, I was, when I was national team coach of Australia, we had quite a few players obviously playing over this side of the world, and you talk to them. I mean, Miller's a classic example of that, and he'll tell you, you'd come back and, they're long trips. There's time difference. But like I said before, that he never looks for those clutches, Sonny. For him, it's, what, I'm available. I want to play to the highest possible level, and. He keeps doing it. And, look, playing for his national team is hugely important to him. Playing for this football club is hugely important to him. And he wouldn't compromise either by letting his standards drop. He gets on with it. And, we try and look after him the best way we can. And like I said, the proof is in what he produces.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've seen a little video of Nathan when he was here in the past, saying he feels sick. You'll probably know the one. There's a little, I feel sick right now. Let's have it right. Tottenham are a brilliant team, fantastic manager, and really, really good players. But to lose so late from our own attacking set pieces, it's difficult to take right now. Yeah, brilliant goal. I thought the plan was great. The lads executed it really well as well. We pressed high man to man when we could. When they forced us low, I thought we looked really compact, really difficult to break down. The big chances that they had in that first half, I think, were from our mistake, a free kick that we gave the ball away. When there was that mad moment where there was blocks and all sorts going on. But I thought then we were relatively, I know they had a threat. You could see the threat because they're Tottenham and they've got great players. You could see the threat, but we were relatively comfortable. Thanks, mate. We were forced into another change at half time with Berkey coming off, and they brought Brendan Johnson on. I think they lifted their energy, their tempo a little bit at the start of the second half. We could have defended the equalising goal better. We were a bit too narrow, body shape for the clearance. We could have been in a position a little bit earlier, but at 1-1, then you sort of thinking, okay, which way is this going to go? We were at Anfield when Liverpool then going bang bang and got a couple more. We managed to settle the game down, and okay, they got more of the ball. They're Tottenham, they're going to have more of the ball, especially with what we're missing at the moment. But we calmed the game down, and then for us to be pushing and then conceding the way we did was it's difficult right now. Forgot about that. Yeah. I don't know. We had a little. If we're going to win at Tottenham, we're going to need a bit of luck anyway. So we got a little bit at times, and clearly they got some brilliant individuals, some great combinations, some fast, quick play, and they created some chances. But I maybe thought that we can do this, and then we still wanted to try and win, But it wasn't to be. Reece was feeling his Achilles. We'll have to see where he's at. Don't know. Yeah, I mean, I look at how we finished the game. We've got a winger at left back, 2 right backs, and a centre back on. It's difficult at the best of times, but away at Tottenham, it's really, really hard. I've got to give the players so much credit. To be competitive with the amount of players missing, I think the lads deserve a lot of credit. The effort was there. Played really well when we could, and when Tottenham, they pressure and they react so well. They're the best. Probably right up there with Liverpool. Their quick regains, and especially high up the pitch, difficult to get out at times. But I can't fault the lads. We made some mistakes, of course we did, but the effort was amazing to be competitive and push them all the way. Yes, he did. He defended it. Yeah, when they got down that right hand side, our left hand side again. Yeah, he defended really well a couple of times after, I think. Yeah, both. I don't know. They came off with injuries, so it's too early to tell at the moment how they're going to be. But yeah, we've sort of then, I think, finished with every fit member of that senior playing staff, outfield players on the pitch in the end. I think we've got probably 10 fit players at the moment, outfield. Well, yeah, I'm counting Fred in that. Yeah, Fred's obviously come in from a little bit from the cold, and when he didn't get the loan move at the end of January, we wanted to give Locks as much time as possible to be able to name him in 25-man squad. But because we didn't name Locks, we had to name someone else that it would be if it wasn't going to be Locks, and that was obviously Fred. So we needed his speed. I just felt we needed his speed with Porro. He was causing 1 or 2 problems then. So when Chongi had to come off, I thought Fred's speed then was the right thing to do. And he came on the pitch and he did fine. And then he ended up at left back when Alfie had to go off. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, they're all going to play a key role now at the moment because that's what we've got. So yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like you've said in the past, after certain results you're not able to sleep, and you just started this by saying you feel sick. How do you cope in the next few hours? And with the gas to defeat?
Yeah, it's difficult. I can try and be realistic and remember who we're coming up against, and this is if we had everyone fit and available. This is obviously a big challenge at Tottenham, a team fighting for Champions League qualification. They're a brilliant club, brilliant manager. So it's hard anyway. So I've got to try and give all of us some credit that we've been pushed them all the way. But it's hard because I feel like, I know we haven't won much this year, but I feel like we're winners. We want to win, and it hurts. And I'm normally better once I've watched the game back, and we've got to be able to focus onto our Arsenal as well tomorrow. So look, 7 weeks, it's sort of all done. I'll try and get some sleep then. Hopefully, when we can, hopefully we can be in the league still. But yeah.
Is there anything previous in your managerial career that compares with a week like this? When you've got these three big games and a result like this.
No. I mean, there's a lot of firsts. I mean, I'm fairly experienced as a coach now, but as a manager, this is my third year. So, there's a lot. We've had, some crazy games. We've had obviously Tom's situation at Bournemouth. We've had a lot thrown at us, and now we've got maybe 13 players out injured. Outfield players. So we're right up against it. So no, I haven't experienced anything like this, and then to have to play Tottenham away, Arsenal away, and obviously Bournemouth at home, and then City away, it's a big challenge for us. So I think we're all dealing with it really, really well. And again, I don't want to sit in front of you here, and I don't want to make excuses. I'm not going to do that. And I think you all recognise it's a big challenge for us anyway. And I love the group that are giving us everything there, and we're gonna have to do that again on Wednesday night in what is going to be a really difficult game.